हेलो बच्चों, कैसे हैं आप? आई एम श्रद्धा, योर एजुकेटर फ्रॉम स्टडी विद श्रद्धा. वी आर डूइंग चैप्टर 4 of class 5 English Gems Reader. The name of the chapter is A Little World of Mud. The author of this chapter is Ruskin Bond. We have already covered explanation and book exercises of this chapter. Let's do some extra questions from this chapter now. पहले कर लेते हैं थोड़े से टिक द करेक्ट ऑप्शंस. फर्स्ट है ग्रैंडफादर टोल्ड द ऑथर दैट टैडपोल्स ईट. अब टैडपोल्स क्या खाते हैं? ग्रैंडफादर ने क्या बताया था? ऑप्शंस हैं फिश एंड टाइनी क्रीचर्स मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम, इंसेक्ट्स मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम, या वन अनदर मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. तो क्या बताया थी? कौन सा अनप्लेजेंट कस्टम बताया था ग्रैंडफादर ने? दैट टैडपोल्स ईट ईच अदर मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है रामू ऑफर टू टीच द नरेटर. सो व्हाट डिड रामू ऑफर टू टीच द नरेटर? टू कैच फिश, टू स्विम, या टू बैलेंस हिमसेल्फ ऑन बफलोज बैक. तो इसका क्या आंसर था? दैट रामू हैड ऑफर्ड द नरेटर टू स्विम. नेक्स्ट है रेफरेंस टू कॉन्टेक्स्ट थोड़ा कर लेते हैं. मेनी बर्ड्स आर सेक्रेड, ही टोल्ड मी. नाउ हु सेड दिस टू whom that many birds are sacred? Ramu said this to the author. B part है about which bird is the speaker talking? So the speaker is talking about the blue jay. C part, according to the speaker, what were the bird and god Shiva called? So what were they called? According to the speaker, they were called Neelkant. Second reference to context है the god Krishna loved them. Again, A part, who said this and to whom? Ramu said this to the author. Who is them in the above line? The god Krishna loved them. So them refers to squirrels. What did the speaker tell about God Krishna and the squirrels? So the speaker told that God Krishna loved squirrels. He would take them to his arms and stroke them with his fingers. The 4 dark lines on squirrels' backs are the marks of Krishna's fingers. C part है question answers. Question 1. What was narrator's perception about the pond? मतलब narrator का क्या नजरिया था pond को लेके? So the narrator thought that there was nothing except large quantities of mud and sometimes a water buffalo in the rainwater pond. जैसे आपको आपके स्क्रीन पे भी पिक्चर दिख रही है. So narrator को नहीं पता था that pond has a rich diversity of life. ये चैप्टर का स्टार्टिंग ही है, फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ. नरेटर को लगता था घर के पीछे जो पॉन्ड है वहां सिर्फ बहुत सारी मिट्टी है और एक वाटर बफलो है. नरेटर डिडंट नो कि उधर और भी बहुत से लिविंग क्रीचर्स हैं. तो ग्रैंडफादर हैड टेकन द ऑथर टू द पॉन्ड टू इंट्रोड्यूस हिम टू पॉन्ड्स डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ लाइफ. Question 2. What does the phrase pond's diversity of life mean? Yeah. What does the narrator mean by the pond world? Pond's diversity of life or pond world means variety of living things that exist in the pond. Question 3. Explain the line, to the inhabitants of the pond was the world, and to the inhabitants of the world was but a muddy pond. So this refers to the various ways in which animals and humans perceive the world. Animals का अपनी world को लेके और humans का अपने world को लेके क्या नजरिया है. The creatures in the pond are content to be in the muddy pond. Content मतलब they are satisfied with their surroundings. It is their world. ये उनकी दुनिया है and they enjoy their lives despite the chaos. Chaos is शोर शराबा, भीड़ भाड़. So the creatures living in the pond are pretty content with their life. Humans, on the other hand, rarely see the beauty of the world and are dissatisfied with their surroundings. They only notice the negative aspects of it. Question 4. What did the narrator learn about the life of the frogs? The narrator discovered that frogs were very cunning. Cunning matlab chalak, and avoided their enemies such as herons at all costs. तो हमने क्या पढ़ा था? जो हेरन्स होते हैं वो फ्रॉग्स को खाते हैं, राइट? सो फ्रॉग्स उसको अवॉइड करते हैं. कैसे अवॉइड करते हैं? टू इंश्योर देयर सेफ्टी, वन ऑफ द फ्रॉग्स इमर्जेस आउट ऑफ द सर्फेस ऑफ द वाटर. जैसे आपको आपके स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है कि पूरे ग्रुप ऑफ फ्रॉग्स में से पहले सिर्फ एक फ्रॉग होगा जो बाहर आएगा और देखेगा कि वेदर इट इज सेफ टू कम आउट ऑफ द पॉन्ड और नॉट. एंड आफ्टर बीइंग श्योर दैट देयर इज नो डेंजर, that frog signals to all the other frogs to emerge out of the water's surface. Question 5. Which unpleasant custom is grandfather talking about in the chapter A Little World of Mud? So कौन सा unpleasant custom के बारे में grandfather बात कर रहे हैं इस chapter में? The unpleasant custom which the grandfather is talking about in the chapter is that tadpoles eat each other most of the time. So you can see on your screen also that thousands of tadpoles are there in a group. ये एक साथ hatch होते हैं. So इस unpleasant custom को grandfather ने कहा है that it is a useful system. ये अब हम next question में करेंगे. Why did grandfather call the unpleasant custom of tadpoles feeding on other tadpoles a useful system. The grandfather called the unpleasant custom of tadpoles feeding other tadpoles a useful system as it helped to keep a check on the population of frogs. अगर tadpoles खाएंगे नहीं एक दूसरे को तो वो सब mature हो जाएंगे, सब frogs बन जाएंगे and then there would be a population blast of frogs. So हमने यही पढ़ा था. As a result of the system, thousands of tadpoles that are hatched do not mature matlab grow into frogs, otherwise they would take up every inch of ground between the pond and the house. Next question, why did grandfather shake the jar containing the frogs? So हमने ये पढ़ा था कि नरेटर थोड़े से frogs को pond से घर ले आया था, उसने उन frogs को jar में बंद कर दिया था और फिर उस jar को अपने bedroom के window sill पे रख दिया था. So grandfather ने इस jar को shake क्यों किया? क्योंकि इन फ्रॉग्स ने सुबह 4 बजे शोर हल्ला मचाना स्टार्ट कर दिया था. सो द ग्रैंडफादर shook the jar containing the frogs so as to silence them as they were creating a lot of noise. Question number 8. According to Ramu, why was God Shiva called Neelkant? So according to Ramu, God Shiva was called Neelkant because he had a blue throat. Out of compassion for human race, he had swallowed a deadly poison. Poison matlab zehar, which was meant to destroy the world. Keeping the poison in his throat, he had not let it go further. Question 9. Who accepted the author and Ramu as a part of their world? Why? The buffaloes and the frogs accepted the author and Ramu as a part of their world because both the boys matlab author and Ramu, spent a lot of their time in the pond without harming them. So this finishes with the extra questions of the chapter. I hope आपको chapter अच्छे से समझ में आ गया है. If you have any doubts, any queries, please post in the comment box and I'll revert at the earliest. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates.